We are live, I think. Let's look at the patches. She is getting better. She still doesn't walk, but this morning she scratched her ears with her hind legs, the ones that were not working. Oh, just look away. Yeah, that's better. You aren't that shy, are you? She insisted that she wanted a potato chip, but obviously she doesn't really want it. Yes, Patches is a good girl. She's a sweetie. Don't bite the mommy. Patches has medication. This one's a steroid to help her heal. And this one, also in a bottle of liquid, is for pain. It's called gabapentin. The other one, the steroid, is prednisone. And they're squirted into her mouth with a plunger thingy. And she doesn't really like it, but she really needs it. She does still have some pain, and she does need to heal. Anyway, thought I'd give you an update on her. Let's see. Yeah, it's still morning here, so I'll type good morning. She's a sweetie. I thought I was going to lose her and have to send her to kitty heaven. But if she can learn to walk again, then we'll be definitely keeping her. There isn't much I can do with a cat that can't walk, although well, the thing is the pain more than anything. But I could kind of take care of her as best I could if she never walks. But she was, you would have to see it. And when the emergency vet said they thought her pelvis was broken and she'd need 2 surgeries to fix it, and at $1,000 each, I said, well, what if I have her put to sleep? Oh, that's only $600. And I'm like, I'd already spent almost $500. No, I think it was a little over 500. I maxed out my credit card and spent the money I was saving up to keep the lights on and the heat because it's winter. And so I took her to a non-emergency vet for a second opinion, and they actually took an x-ray and said, oh, her bones are not broken, but she's definitely got a problem here. Soft tissue damage, muscles and nerves. And even the nerves might heal if you give her a chance. Right, Patches? And this morning, she used her hind feet to scratch behind her ears, which is an excellent, excellent sign. She wasn't able to move her hind feet before. And she was trying to walk, but not really able to. Now she can kind of scoot along on a soft surface like this chair. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty, Tora. I know you heard a crow outside. I heard it too. Well, hi, Angus. Shalom. Oops. Shalom. I forgot to tell the phone to shut up. Torah, Patches. Let's put the phone on do not disturb. Okay. Um, Patches scratched her own ears with her hind legs today. She couldn't do that before. She really couldn't use them at all. Anyway, I did receive slightly more than $600 in donations, but I've spent at least an equal amount. I know it's over 1,000. So I had to dip into my credit card, which was good for 300 because I had paid it down to zero. It's a $300 limit. And then I had to dip into my funds that I was going to use to pay the gas bill and the electric bill. I think I can get through the first of the month and pay those, but then I have other bills coming later in the month, like, on the first I have to pay the mortgage. And then there's a variety of things like Lord, my brain's fried. My water bill is covered. I have I overpaid them. They owe me money because I screwed up. I read the wrong bill. Anyway, there's trash, sewer, various items that food stamps don't cover, like soap. My income is less than $1,200 a month. I'm barely keeping the house. And now, this being California, the insurance company decided not to renew my policy. I'm fighting it, but I have little hope that the Department of Insurance will actually help me. I'm going to have to get covered California for fire and then try to find an insurance company that won't charge me too much for the rest of the policy. Otherwise, my mortgage company will impose insurance, which will be even more expensive. I'm going to end up homeless if I can't get this resolved. What are you kitty cats doing? Don't you start a fight. 3C and 2-2. Oh, Angus got kicked off food stamps. That sucks. They aren't enough anyway. Oh, they're requiring work and you couldn't find enough work? That sucks. Yeah, well, I'm down to, if it were not for the local food banks, I'd be in trouble. They're mostly through churches. Of course, there's the government cheese. That's what we used to call USDA. You'd get a big block of Velveeta and a big block of butter. No, you don't get butter and cheese anymore. You get dried rice. Well, of course, rice is dried. You get dried beans. You get split peas, and you get, oh, pasta, noodles. Oh, well, I'm glad, Angus, that you can at least go to local food banks. Sometimes they have sandwiches. Mine never have sandwiches. Yeah, the produce is always about to die. Sometimes it's rotten. Oh, Angus says it's full of bugs. I haven't had that problem, but they gave out sweet potatoes once and I had to dump them out. They were oozing liquid and they stunk. Yeah, they never have fresh milk and the bread is hard as bricks. Yeah, um, they do give out this shelf stable milk here, but it's 1%. Aside from the fact that I need all the fat I can get in my diet, those low fat milks can actually screw with your blood sugar. So if you're diabetic, especially, you should not drink low fat. You want whole milk if you're going to drink milk. Yeah, I also got powdered milk, but not for a while. But with the 1%, what I'll do is use it to make pudding or a creamy soup, something like that. I can't drink it, it tastes like crap. And as I said, even if you're not diabetic, it can still screw with your blood sugar. And that was the advice given to me by my doctor. It might not apply to you, I'm not a doctor, but that is what my doctor said. Just to be clear, YouTube, I don't give medical advice. No, I'm not diabetic, but I'm concerned about becoming diabetic. And I just hate 1% milk. It tastes like chalk. But when I make pudding, not what the British call pudding, American pudding, the sauce, I can add a little cream. I can add an egg, and make the 1% milk do for it. But I'm just amazed at how much pasta, rice, and dried beans they think I can eat. You have to have something to go with them. So I usually get, a pack of deli ham or turkey from the section with all the lunch meats and add that to some pasta and cheese. Well, Angus, you never know who's going to be diabetic or pre-diabetic, but a lot of it has to do with diet and the crap they put in processed foods. Like Twinkies, always the major suspect. Twinkies, ding dongs, donuts. Um, that reminds me, I don't remember whether I put the donuts in the fridge. I do love donuts. Huh. Well, maybe your brother is thin and looks athletic because he has health problems that prevent him from gaining much weight. Or maybe you're just built different. You got different results in the genetic lottery from your parents. Yeah, well, back when I was in my 20s, I could eat a whole pound, 1 pound Hershey bar in 1 or 2 days. Now it's all I can do to eat one of the little ones, and I don't eat it all in one day. And they're smaller than they used to be. Uh, Tastes change as you get older. And I might have been ruining my health with all that sugar. But I've always been on the edge of being underweight and done what I could to gain weight. Oh, Angus says they're crazy about donuts in Sweden. Well, one thing about most of Europe, they don't add as much sugar and they still taste awesome. I'm told. I haven't actually been anywhere. The farthest I've been from California is Denver, Colorado. I think Fort Morgan adds a few miles to the trip, but twice now I've been able to visit my husband's grave. And the one time I got to meet Phil's cousin. Oh, Sweetie's here, finally. She's missed out on treats all morning. I've been up since something like 3 in the morning. I slept almost all of yesterday because I had one of those headaches. The ones that aren't going to kill you, but you wish you would die. What, Patches? You didn't want that flavor? She's just staring at the treats. Let's see if I can get her on camera. What have I done? There she is. Oh, this clouds rolled in and it's dark. Let's see if this light will help. There, here. Just staring at her treats, sitting right at her feet. Just quit taking my picture, Mom. One of the other cats is, oh, she's playing with the food dish. It's one of those enameled metal plates that have a rim. The rim is raised up just a little, but it's still a plate, not a bowl. Hi, Smokey. Smokey's a bully, but she's learning that I don't tolerate bullies. I'll give treats to another cat and she'll jump in instead of waiting her turn. Of course, she doesn't dare do that to Tora or Sweetie. The two adult cats will just hiss in her face and swat her, claw swat her. Anyway, I just came on to update you on Patches. She does have some hope. She will get better and better. She's kind of sleepy right now because of her medication. It's always a battle I get the gabapentin. Oops, wrong one. It's in a squeeze bottle, a liquid. I get a little bit of that, and then a little bit of the prednisone, uh, I've forgotten the word. Well, come on. There's a word for that class of drugs. Let's see if Google will give it to me. Steroid. And then I have to pry her mouth open and squirt it in with the plunger. Yesterday, she really strenuously objected, but this morning she was easier to medicate. Why don't you want that? You want the other flavor? The kind that's almost gone? There, here. Yep, she wants the kind that's more precious because I barely have any left. Yes, dear, you can eat your rare and precious treats. Where'd she go? Well, it's too dark to really see, but she's eating it. There, here you go. Okay. Oh, I am wiped out because my schedule's messed up from sleeping all day yesterday, and I have things to do. Anyway, yeah, the food banks, thank God for the food banks. This time they gave me a whole chicken and some fish. I had to look it up. It's called rockfish, raw and frozen. And I've forgotten. Rockfish, also known as the rock cod or Pacific red snapper, are popular with seafood lovers. Okay, that's good to know. And it's good to have some meat in my diet. Last month I got a 1 pound tube of hamburger meat and a chicken, a whole chicken. So what I do with that is roast the chicken, eat what I want, and freeze the rest, or make something with it, like slice up the breast for sandwiches, or put the legs in a pot of soup. But usually I freeze it because I'm not up to doing much. My health is pretty much shot, especially my back. And today I have to bag up the trash that the critters got into and then call someone to haul it away in a truck. Oh, guy, Patches, don't you want that? It's good stuff. Yeah, I think the meds have made her too sleepy. And maybe her tummy's finally full. Eh? Well, anyway, time to get off the line, and of course I'll do the regular Thursday morning, 8 a.m. Pacific. And if anything happens in the meantime that rates a live show or a recorded show, I'll let you know. Oh, I can't do a cooking show just yet. My kitchen drain got clogged, and I've done what I can. And of course, I have no money for a plumber because I spent it all on Patch's doctor bills, huh? You better be worth it. Don't go out and get eaten by a coyote after all this. I'm trying to keep her inside. Well, I am keeping her inside now. But she's one of the feral kittens that grew up outside, and there really is no keeping them in all the time. They will wait till I go in or out the door and just stream out like bullets before I even notice that they're there. Okay, let's see. Thank you all and have a great had my fingers in the wrong position. Great day. Come on. One more thing. If you're struggling, do not donate to me. Let someone step up who can spare it. I'll figure out a way to get by and I'll sell more stuff. I'm most concerned about the homeowner's insurance. If I don't get something soon, I'm screwed. You know, they decided not to renew it in December and told me in January. And my agent is crickets. He does not respond to inquiries. He doesn't answer his phone and doesn't reply to phone messages or emails. I'm like, thanks. He could at least, maybe send me an email that says, sorry, I can't help. Oh, well. So thank you all, and I'll keep you updated on Patches as she heals. Bye.